Even though Tucson, Arizona is super popular in the fall, winter, and spring seasons because of its sunshine and perfect temperatures, it might surprise you to find out that as a born and raised Tucsonan, my favorite season is probably summer. And yes, I'm a little bit crazy because historically the months of June, July, and August will have an average temperature of well into the low 100s, and June almost never gets any rainfall. But in this video, I'm going to talk about all the reasons that Tucson is absolutely fantastic in the summertime. If you have a favorite month in Tucson, or if you love Tucson for another reason other than what I listed in this video, please throw it down in the comments below. And of course, please do not forget to check out other videos on this channel about Tucson and real estate in general. We have hundreds of videos on this channel about things to do and see and know about this city, my hometown. Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, your go-to real estate agent here in Tucson, Arizona, and we are getting closer to those hot summer months, and everybody talks on this channel in the comment sections about how horrible Tucson can be in the summertime, but I've lived here for almost 40 years now, and I absolutely love this city during the hot summer months. I personally really love a dry heat, so I wanted to make a video as to why. Don't forget, if you're buying or selling real estate here in Tucson, Arizona, please reach out to me. I would love to help you out. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel. And if you have any additional questions about Tucson, please throw those down in the comments below. I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Okay, let's dive into the video. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I get comments on this channel all the time about how hot this city is, and the funny thing is, I actually don't even think it gets that hot here. That's just me. I was in Hawaii in May many years ago, and it was so hot and humid, I literally thought I was gonna pass out. I couldn't wait to get back to Tucson with our perfect dry weather. I've spent time in Mexico in February near the beaches, and I thought I was gonna pass out. It was so hot and humid, and I sometimes think the people are mixing us up with Phoenix, because I've been to Phoenix plenty of times in the summertime. Let me tell you, it is so much hotter in Phoenix than it is in Tucson. So please don't go to Phoenix and think that you know everything about Tucson, because we're totally different in so many ways. But one of my favorite things about Tucson in the summertime is our spectacular monsoons. We typically get these around July and August, and these monsoon rainstorms really hit hard and really fast. And then they last about a half an hour, sometimes maybe an hour, and then they're gone. But you get these amazing lightning and thunderstorm shows, and it cools off the desert, and the desert smells amazing afterwards. I have a lot of videos out on this channel talking about these fantastic monsoons and all of the photographers who come here to get video and photo footage of these lightning shows. It's definitely something cool to see if you manage to be in town during that time. Just be careful, because lightning is nothing to mess around with, and you absolutely do not want to get stuck driving in one of these storms. It can be really dangerous. One of my other favorite things in Tucson during the summertime is actually one of my favorite places anywhere, and that is Mount Lemmon. And again, I talk about Mount Lemmon a lot on this channel, but Mount Lemmon is the name of the highest peak in the Santa Catalina Mountains, just to the north of Tucson. The 45-minute drive from the base of the mountains up Mount Lemmon Highway will take you from a desert and cactus landscape to a pine forest with skiing and cabins you can rent and camping spots and a lake for fishing and endless hiking opportunities. You absolutely have to go if you've never been. The best thing about the place is that it's about 20 degrees cooler at the peak than it is at the base of the mountain. So if it's 100 degrees in the middle of the day in Tucson, it's typically 80 degrees or sometimes even cooler on Mount Lemmon. And Summer Haven is a little town at the top of Mount Lemmon, and they have restaurants and shops and all kinds of other little fun things to do. So if you are the hiking type or the camping type, check out some of those little businesses up there. It's a fun little place to escape to on the weekends or whatever, just to get out of the heat and enjoy those pine trees. Mount Lemmon Highway is also home to a lot of fantastic pull-out points where you can get some amazing views of the city, especially on 4th of July in the height of the summer. You'll get some great shows from up there. Do not forget about all the summer deals on resorts and hotels and vacation rentals and spas and golfing and restaurants and everything else that we offer in this city. And those are all things that people come to Tucson for, especially in the fall and winter and springtime. However, if you really want to get a good deal, come here during the off season, during the summertime, because oh my gosh, this is the time of year that those resorts and hotels start offering some great specials. Even the locals will go get some great deals on spa days or staycations at nice hotels with great pools. And of course, if you're a golfer, you'll probably be able to get your tee time with no issues in the summertime. We have a lot of golf courses here, and they are much more available in the summer. The traffic and congestion is so much better in Tucson in the summertime. During the winter, we have all of our snowbirds. Those are, of course, the traditionally retired people that come here and stay to enjoy our fall and winter and spring months during that perfect weather season. But the snowbirds leave in the summertime, and so do the college college kids. Of course, a lot of the regular year-round residents go on vacation during that time because their kids are out of school. So it's so much easier to drive through the city or get a table at your favorite restaurant or get in to see a doctor or get to the front of the line at a grocery store and all those other things that make life just so much simpler. As hot as it gets in the middle of the day in Tucson, the mornings and evenings are always really lovely in the summertime. You're gonna get to see some absolutely stunning sunrises and sunsets if you do some gardening in the morning or take your dog on an evening walk. That's when most people do most things during the summer outdoors. They learn to relish first thing in the morning and end of day activities when the weather is nice. And in the middle of the day, we actually have quite a few indoor activities here that will keep the whole family entertained. I know that Tucson is known for its hiking and biking and camping, but in the summertime, a lot of people enjoy Tucson's favorite indoor events, such as museums, Centennial Hall performances on the university campus. We have the Children's Museum, we have the Tucson Museum of Art, an historic block downtown. We have casinos, we have the stunning Wildlife Museum on the west side of town. We have multiple indoor trampoline parks for the kids. We have skate country, we have Bookman's bookstore, tons of indoor shopping, mall opportunities, restaurants, movie theaters, you name it. But probably my favorite thing about Tucson in the summertime is simply that, Tucson in the summertime. I personally love sunshine, and we are pretty sunny over 300 days out of the year here, but I actually love the heat, and I love a dry heat, and I love swimming, so to me, nothing beats a nice refreshing dip in the pool after a long day at work. I find Tucson summers to be really relaxing, and it's always fun to get together with friends and do barbecues, have a pool party, and just enjoy the heat. It doesn't last forever. It actually gets pretty chilly here in Tucson in the wintertime, so I always try to take advantage of the sunshine and the warmth and find beauty in every season here. Oh, and here's a bonus that everyone can enjoy in the summertime. This is something that people can take advantage of year-round, but let me tell you that on a hot summer day in Tucson, nothing beats an EG's. If you've never had one, you need to at least try one the next time you're in Tucson. My favorite since childhood has always been the strawberry EG's, but every Tucsonan has their favorite flavor. Some are only sold during certain months out of the year. I really like watermelon. My sister-in-law's favorite is the orange dream. Anyway, my favorite drinks in the world are coffee and EG's, but I definitely can't get enough of EG's during the summertime. I hope you've learned a little bit about Tucson and all the benefits that the summer brings. I've lived here almost 40 years and I absolutely love the city. It is my hometown. I'm a fourth generation Tucsonan on both sides of my family. I love all of our seasons here, but for different reasons. But I really do love the summertime, as crazy as that may sound. If you have a favorite thing about Tucson in the summertime, please throw it down in the comment section below. And of course, if you're interested in buying or selling real estate in Tucson or the surrounding areas, I'd love to help you out. All my contact information is in the description below each video on the channel. We have hundreds of videos on the channel about Tucson or real estate and all you need to know about this city, my hometown. Consider liking and subscribing on your way out the door. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next Tucson video.